Okay, this song is about drugs. Not really. My war.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Neon Masquerade, a Vampire the Masquerade duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez. Okay, with a shuffle of papers, we are off and running.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
So, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called Vampire.
No.
Get through this thing called Unlife.
No. One question.
Yeah.
I should have looked this up myself, but I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
What's the third level protean?
Protean 3, huh? Mm-hmm. I was just blogging about this week. I don't know if you saw it or not.
No, I didn't. I never get alerts on that.
I gotta set them up.
I should.
Anyway, yeah, just
What? What?
It's one of my mechanical bugbears, as I put it.
What?
Bugs me.
What? Did I just bug you?
No, not you. Game mechanics that will say something, but they don't give you any indication of what it may be. Like, there's no mnemonic device whatsoever to help you remember what it is. Just Protean 3. You just have to learn it by rote, basically.
Well, I mean, I wrote it down. Protean 1 is Eyes of the Beast.
Yeah.
Protean 2 is Feral Claws.
Mm-hmm.
And my question is, what is Protean 3?
Protean 3 is Earth Meld.
Oh, it's like it go into the earth. Yeah. And Protean 4 is Animal Transformation.
That's right.
Correct. Okay.
Shape of the Beast. Beast.
Gila Monster.
And Protean 5 is Mist Form.
Mist Form.
It's all the classics.
That's so cool. All right. So that's cool. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. So shall we get into this? Or unless there's anything else you need from me before we start this.
I don't think so. You have any questions or issues?
Well, no.
Don't kill my character. That's your issue.
No, I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, he's good. He's not good. He's actually incredibly despondent right now.
Right.
Degeneration.
I was about to say that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought I was being brilliant.
Well, you are.
All right, let's do this. Degeneration.
Just because we both thought of it, that makes us both brilliant. So, basically, after we stopped recording last week, we were talking about
derangement.
No.
Oh, degeneration.
Yeah. We were talking about how you felt like Aaron was going to check out in a big way after Dawn's death. And so I suggested a degeneration check.
Right.
And you agreed. All right.
But what does that mean for my weekend?
That means that potentially your humanity is going to go down.
Okay.
But we have to see about that. So, oops.
Oh my God.
Sorry, microphone.
Yeah, no noise, mouth noises, and And mic hitting.
Yeah. Okay. So you must make a conscience roll, difficulty 8.
Okay. So, but like, okay, can you define like degeneration? Like, what does that mean? Because I want to figure out like. I want to figure out what it means in terms of like.
Edie is reaching new levels of slobbering. All right,
in
go
terms
on.
of character development, like, what does that mean?
Well, it means that basically you move one line further down on the hierarchy of sin. Which means that it actually becomes increasingly more difficult to lose humanity because the bottom line goes further down.
Right.
So you're at what, 6?
I am at 6.
So their example here is accidental violation, which we had you roll last time. You made a degeneration check. If you
What did I
recall.
violate?
You're the herd member.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay.
Although the example here is drinking a vessel dry out of starvation.
Yeah, I didn't do that. So
No, but it was
still rude.
It was rude. Although really, yeah, that probably actually should have been humanity 8, which is injury to another. But anyway. So if you went from 6 to 5, then your threshold would go down to intentional property damage. Intentional property damage.
Okay, so I'm rolling against 7.
And then once you hit humanity 4, that's when it says killing becomes acceptable as long as the victim is deserving. Many vampire elders hover around this level of humanity. Yeah.
But I've killed people on accident through frenzies.
That
felt bad
that would
about.
be a degeneration check too. That's a degeneration check all the way down to level 4 actually.
So did we check for that? And
We did.
I think
and that's why you're at 6 now. You started at 7.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So difficulty 8.
8.
Conscience.
Conscience. Yeah. I made 1.
I made 1, Chet. All right. Good. You don't
All right.
degenerate.
Fine. That's fine. Still very, very upset. So I'm not sure where you're starting this particular chapter.
Well, oh, Seer and Oracle. Do you remember exactly where we left off last time?
Yes, I do.
Go for it.
So Aaron went after the whole debacle of Dawn and tragedy. I almost want to retcon and say I took a picture of those skin flakes that were in her apartment.
That's fine.
So I did. Anyway.
Did you have a retcon for the memento you took too? I can't remember.
I just took a picture of her dress, like the.
Right. I can't remember if you were like, oh, I wanted.
No, there was nothing. There was like nothing that.
Yeah.
I felt like I could take that would be like she would have given to me freely.
Okay, that's fine.
So sad. It's upsetting. Still upsetting. So Aaron left and then went to the murder house.
Oh, right.
And
yes.
Christopher and Joaquin were there.
Okay.
And he's just crying. And Christopher was like, tell me all about... Or he just said, they're there. Or something like that.
Yeah.
And so we left where Aaron was just like, had his head on Christopher's lap. And I don't know if Christopher was touching his hair and like soothing him in some way.
Okay.
But
That's the printer.
yeah, but basically that's where we left off.
Okay.
Just Aaron crying and probably losing a blood point.
He cried so much he lost a blood point.
Not kidding.
Damn.
Really
that's a lot.
upset. Did he? How emo was that?
Yeah. No, he didn't lose. His
Okay,
blood
well
point.
he's just sobbing.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. All right, so that's printed out. I was just printing out the excellent Vampire 20th Anniversary Edition Combat Reference Sheet version
Cool.
1.0.
I need one of those.
I know. Downloaded from readthedamnbook.blogspot.com, which is a nice blog for reviews of World of Darkness books.
Oh, cool.
So,
Well, I realized before we start there were some couple of questions that needed to be addressed or topics that needed to be addressed.
because you were saying that tackle is going to become one of your go-to combat tactics.
Because coyotes attack at the legs and then the throat. So they'll tackle you and get your legs,
Okay.
and then push you down, essentially, and then they'll go for your throat.
Wow.
That's what coyotes do. Which I saw a coyote this morning.
Some sexual coyotes do that too.
But, what the fuck? What's a sexual coyote?
I don't know. I'm riffing off of sexual Tyrannosaurus from Predator, but I'm not sure where I'm going with that. Anyway.
All right. Anyway, okay, so that's all been put to bed. So, which leads to...
Yeah, so you're reading about coyotes, you said.
I was reading about coyotes, and I was reading about, like, their mating habits and the mating habits of wolves, and trying to figure out, like, how this would express itself with Aaron and Karen's dynamic.
Okay.
And, because I don't view their relationship as strictly monogamous. I view them as, like, this Hollywood, couple who are together and they know that they're not going to be around each other for a while, and so things are fairly open. There's no hard feelings. It's not personal. When they're together and they enjoy each other very much.
Right.
Plus Karen is from, like, the 1920s, or so I feel like she was part of that whole bohemian, like, free love kind of crowd.
Yeah, she was in the movie business in Germany in the 20s, so yeah, pretty good bet. Yeah.
So I don't think she really holds on to these ideas of, like, I don't think the only thing and you can tell me because you're playing Karen, but I'm just saying Aaron, what he, like, appreciates about her is that she doesn't seem possessive. And so I think that that's fine. I don't view them as, and I don't view the blood bond as being about monogamy but servitude.
Yes.
So that's why when Tom ate it, when Allison made Tom eat it, it was like put him out of his misery because he's like, and then plus Aaron has seen that through Henry's like connection to Edward Vines.
Yeah.
So it's not about relationships or monogamy. There's emotion there, definitely, but it's not about a relationship type. Yeah. So I feel like I think the only thing Karen would be annoyed about from Aaron is if he stopped, like wasn't, how do we describe it? Like, if he was going out with somebody else besides her, like seeing somebody else too. Yeah. Like, she'd want to see that person to see if that person fit in. Oh, yeah. With the pack. It's more of like a pack thing. She's the alpha female. Right. That's it. I mean, and you play her, so you know her better than I do. But from Aaron's perspective, it's like they're a Hollywood couple. They don't necessarily are holding each other to specific, like, monogamous standards. But if he were to not appreciate her or adore her in some way, she would get pissed. Right. And I don't think I think it would have been a problem with Don if he would have like gotten really, like, he was already really into her, but he probably wouldn't have come around for a while. And then
that wouldn't have been good.
She probably would have gotten pissed. But who knows? We don't know. What's your take on this?
There's no way of knowing.
What's your take on this?
I think you're on the right track there.
I hope I didn't repeat myself needlessly.
No, I don't think so. I think it's. I think that makes sense, and I don't have a whole lot else to add, really. I mean, I think that that's about how I saw it too. So.
I think she wants Aaron's happiness. Like, she wants him to be happy. Right. I mean, like, she's grateful for him. You were telling me all these other things, like, earlier, so I'm trying to, like, prompt you. You were saying, like, well, she appreciates Aaron bringing all this, like, stuff to light that she didn't know about. She was so lonely before.
Right. Yes, exactly.
And so she views him kind of like a child. It's like a mother-child relationship. But
right.
At the same time, there's this other component to it that's definitely not that, unless it's just a really creepy mother and child. Yeah. But she's appreciative of him, and and I think he's treated her with respect.
Absolutely.
But she's the alpha female, and
right. I agree.
So I guess that's it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think there was anything else other than yeah. Like, that's all she needed out of him.
What?
Or continues to need out of him. Oh, I guess because I was just saying...
Expanding her worldview?
I was just saying that she's very self-centered.
Yes.
So she needs constant reassurance and constant adulation.
Right.
So this is why she's always having parties and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so he's giving that to her. So in terms of like, if she ever got angry, she wouldn't get angry at him out of jealousy.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
Partially possessiveness, only slightly. Only if she was appeased to be like, this doesn't change my feelings for you.
It's like, you can do whatever you want as long as you're
You still...
adoring me.
Which I think he is. He's willing to.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Then there's a whole other element of our Kansas bashing. Now, to be fair, I'm from Southern California. I have that bias. We currently live in New Mexico, which is a state that is incessantly forgotten about, constantly forgotten about as being actually part of the United States.
Yes. It's a meme.
It is a meme. It's a meme here. There's a lot of just forgetting about this place, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
We have very little knowledge of ruralness, but I think what we're trying to convey with this particular chronicle, or this particular, I guess, well, not just this chronicle, but as long as Aaron is still around, knock on everything knockable, that it's an Oz type situation. It's like we're contrasting the two spaces. There's the living and the undead. There's the rural and the city. To create that stark contrast is a way to just highlight the differences. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's not, we're woefully ignorant. I mean, the first to admit it at times, but I think we've tried to maintain some semblance of compassion about it. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, the counties that these characters are from are definitely rural.
Yeah, I know.
Very much so. So it's not a comment on Kansas as a state. It's a comment on Republic County and Nemaha County. Nemaha specifically. So if any listeners are from those counties.
Oh, apologies all around.
I have no idea.
What are the odds?
Oh my God.
What are the odds?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, their populations are probably in the dozens, right?
No, there's probably hundreds of people who...
Hundreds of people. I'm guessing thousands, but...
No, I'm thinking hundreds.
Okay. To the internet.
No. Please don't. But I just wanted to address those two things verbally.
Yeah.
Because they've come up, and that's not the kind of game we're running. The thing with this game...
It's not the kind of game we're running.
We're not trying to. Like, the thing is I'm trying to play with these tropes as much as I can. By having Karen and Aaron's relationship be something that's more open and plastic appeals to me.
Yeah.
It's not the usual jealousy.
Right.
There's going to be a way that he's going to step over some line with her, and we don't know what that is yet. I think we don't know it. And it's not as simple as jealousy. It's not as simple as that. Yeah. That's why those pack dynamics are so important to me, because to understand like how wolf packs work, how coyote packs work, and stuff like that. And coyotes hunt alone. I mean, so him going out by himself is like, that's normal, I think. They hunt alone, maybe sometimes in pairs, but mostly alone. So I view him as like this lone coyote who, gets into certain scrapes. Wolves are different. So, but yeah, so that's how I'm viewing it.
Okay. Cool.
Anyway, so the coyote, which summoning this much coyote energy is making me nervous, but here we are, confronting my fears.
So Republic County has a population of 4,800.
Oh, shit!
And Nemaha's population of 10,000. Okay,
so it's increasing in popularity. Good for them.
Oh my God.
No. It's a large county. Okay, we're wrong. We know nothing about Kansas. We've never admitted to being experts. And if anyone's yelling at us about this or is frustrated and annoyed, please be compassionate, because we're both have no idea what we're doing.
Quite right.
Okay, so our coyote was last left crying, howling away in the lap of some 13-year-old elder vampire child elder who God only knows his take on things. And that's where we were left.
Okay. So you said you were going to tell him everything.
Everything.
So sum up for me what that is.
So, well, what? We're not going to play it? I'm just going to, like, talk about it?
Well, I assume it's going to take a little while.
Well, it won't take forever. There's key things that I will say that this is like we had the conversation with Dawn. It's like there's certain things that were said that she knew about. And so there's an element of how is Christopher going to react to, those things. Like, how is he gonna react to those things? Like, if I say, okay, so what are we doing? So, want me to summarize?
I'm
gonna start from the beginning.
Lab.
I started taking acting classes again. Okay, so it all started with taking acting classes again.
All right.
And I wanted to pursue my art. And okay, so where are we?
You're in the living room with the Christmas tree.
I'm no longer sobbing on his lap.
Okay.
I'm probably sitting up.
Okay,
now.
so you cried yourself out.
I cried myself out.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like telling him the story as you were sobbing.
I may start. No. I just think he wanted to let that out.
Okay.
And then he's going to talk about what happened. Because just Christopher's like, just tell me what you think.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell what happened.
Yeah.
Doesn't he know?
Shrug.
Okay, to be fair, those dogs in the background are not our dogs. So I just want to make that clear.
Oh my God.
All right, so...
Dogs plural? We only have one.
I know. But no, there are multiple dogs barking. That's what I meant.
Oh, you said they're not our dogs.
Exactly. There's multiple dogs barking.
I got you. Okay. Go on.
Okay. So it all started.
Yes.
I wanted to pursue my art. I decided to start an acting class. Mm-hmm. And I was doing it. And it was going okay. Wasn't great, but it was something. And I met this woman. And she reminded me of... she's so much like my first love. And I tried to stay away from her, but we were put into a scene together, and so we were getting to know each other more, and then... Okay, so then I'll tell him about, that whole night, what happened, the Assamite who came after me, the knife, because he's probably going to see the scar on my neck. Mm-hmm. I'm telling him about that.
Okay.
And she saw... pretty much everything. But she wanted to see me again. So I went back, and I tell him about that. I tell him about going back and just admitting we had feelings for each other, and it's very romantic, but then I had to go off and do some other things, so I left her. So this is when he starts to break down some more. I left her alone, and she paged me, and it was an emergency, so I went to her place, and it was on fire, and they were trying to save her, and I found her in her apartment. It was full of smoke. I took her up to the roof, and I thought I could embrace her. So I did, but it didn't work. She tried to drink my blood, but when she did, nothing happened, and it just spilled everywhere, and she died. And so that's when he's completely sobbing again. I feel awful about it.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I don't know what this means. I don't know if I did it wrong. I probably did it wrong. I probably did it wrong, and there was no way to save her, and there's so much I don't know about this ridiculous... I don't know what it is, but I killed her. She was dead. She had gunshot in her stomach. She was shot. So he's just kind of quietly wiping the tears away.
So Christopher's listening to this whole thing, sitting in a armchair, which kind of dwarfs his size. Mm-hmm. And, just sort of thoughtfully rubbing his beardless chin.
His peach fuzz chin.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I must have done it wrong.
So he gets up and he walks to the window and looks out.
Shit.
Do you remember anything of your own embrace?
I just remember Karen, I remember feeling really faint. And I felt like I was gonna... Anyway, it just was a really overwhelming feeling. Again, visually looking at it, it's like, I'm not gonna say, I felt like I was gonna come in my pants. It's weird. So, I felt like this really intense, pleasurable feeling. And then... nothing. But then suddenly I felt nothing. And then the next thing I knew, I woke up and I was in an alley. And I think I just fed on my dog. That's all I remember. I don't remember her giving me, I barely remember her giving me her blood. I barely remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Karen is the child of Brunhilde.
What? Who's that?
Oh. She's in Europe. You needn't concern yourself with that. She's very powerful, though. You couldn't be very low generation. Well, that's not the only shocking news of the night.
What?
Yes. Well, while you were away, engaged in your affairs of the heart, there's a bit of a political bombshell landed.
What happened?
Tara, Baron of San Diego, has come out for the Camarilla.
What do you mean?
She's declared her allegiance.
Why?
She says San Diego is no longer part of the Anarch Free States.
But she was just praising them a week ago.
You think that means anything?
Well, no, but that's just weird. But she was very cozy with Louis at the rant.
Quite right. Louis has announced his allegiance to her.
All right. Well, I'm not at all surprised by that. It's just the fact that he's being open about it. This isn't good.
No. No, it's not.
Well, what do you think about this?
You were close to Louis before you betrayed him.
I didn't betray him. I did not betray him.
What do you think of all that?
He was trying to use me to do stuff, to be a tool of the Camarilla.
How do you think he would phrase it?
So I'm thinking. I really don't know. Don't ask me to go into his brain. It's like he's just doing this for power.
Perhaps.
But I mean, what? He asked me to kill Karen.
Yes.
And I didn't.
Right.
And I was in no way interested in doing that. It just seemed wrong. So, I mean, his eyes flashed red at me at the rant.
Oh, yes. He's quite angry with you.
Why? I didn't have a chance to ask anybody. Like, I don't get it. If he's, like, thinking nothing of the red list, then why does he even care about killing Karen?
Your little skit. No one could prove anything, but everyone believed it.
So I'm feeling like kind of secretly proud, like yeah, I wrote an amazing satirical skit.
Zing,
burn. Ouch. Yeah. So everyone believed it. Well, they should, because it was the truth.
He lost a tremendous amount of standing in the community.
What? I am like, okay, but think about it. Nobody likes Karen. Somebody threw a flea collar at us at the rant. Like, nobody cares about, like, no one likes her.
That doesn't make it any less true. If Petrodon's body hadn't been discovered at the studio...
What? What?
You left the headless body of a Justicar lying on the floor of the studio.
Yeah.
That didn't just go away, you know.
What happened to it?
Well, Salvador found it.
What were we supposed to do with it?
Nothing.
So...
I'm just saying, if it hadn't been discovered at the studio, your story wouldn't have had nearly as much weight. But between your story and the presence of a Camarilla Justicar at the studio... paints a rather damning picture, don't you think?
Right. Well, okay, when you put it that way. So what am I supposed to do? I mean...
I don't know. Have you thought about why your girlfriend was killed?
Well, everything you just said. I mean, there was also, like, these weird skin flakes at her apartment.
How do you mean?
Like, it was like dried skin that was left, like something molted, or like, it wasn't like a snake skin. It was like maybe like sunburnt. Well, I don't know if you know about that, but skin flakes, like large.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm British. I don't know about sunburns.
He doesn't know about sunburns.
Apologies to all our British listeners.
I think they know all too well about sunburns if they traveled elsewhere.
Yes.
All
or
right.
they do get sunny days.
Oh, do they?
Sometimes.
Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, we know everything about the UK as well. Anyway.
Isn't Kansas in England?
Kansas is in England,
Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
as it turns out. So, yeah, there was like these brown skin flakes. Does that sound like anything you would know about?
He narrows his eyes slightly.
Oh. Oh, he looks upset. That's upsetting to me. I don't want him to be troubled. I feel like I'm weighing him down, like it's bothering me.
You wouldn't happen to have anything from the scene of the crime, would you?
Well, I took some pictures of the skin flakes and everything.
Checking the rules.
Oh, wait, what? Uh-oh. Are they going to be visible or not?
Oh yeah, no, that's no problem. Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Trying to cast my mind back. And yeah, there it is. Handles an object. I don't know, handled the object.
I think I touched it. Like,
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
oh, could he go into my mind to get the memory?
No. Well, I mean, he could, but that's not what I'm looking up.
Okay.
If you can retrieve something from the apartment, preferably something you feel that the killer would have handled, and bring it to me, I may be able to help.
I can't go back there.
It's probably just as well. They likely have someone watching the place. Is there anywhere you feel comfortable going?
I guess I could just go back to Karen's.
Why don't you do that? Lay low for a while. If it's Louis who's out looking for you, his reach only extends so far, especially now.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna leave.
Okie dokie.
All right. So I thank him and and then I'm like kind of
A hearty handshake.
I don't know. I'm just I'm thinking like he knows how he can get into my brain whenever he wants, so he can you'll know where to find me.
Right.
All right. So it's probably around 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to get in my Jeep and I am going to book it to Calabasas as fast as I can without causing too much of a ruckus.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, there's just too much of this.
Mm-hmm. It's all a bit much.
It's a lot. And the fact that Louis, oh my God. So just want to make sure I'm clear on this. So Tara's like, I'm part of the Camarilla, haha.
Yep.
And then Louis like, hey, I'm with Tara. We're bros.
Yeah.
But but he didn't outright admit like I'm Camarilla too.
Well, he's allying himself with Tara.
He's allying himself with Tara.
So he's basically throwing in with the Camarilla.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And so Salvador found the body? Found
Petrodon
pencil.
Lapis. Thank you.
So Petrodon. So Louis found Salvador found Petrodon's body.
Yeah.
So everyone believed me. Like,
Yeah.
oh, Aaron was right.
Yeah.
I was fucking right. I stand by that.
Fucking right. I was fucking right.
That's right. Fucking right. But it's like anyway, so I'm driving.
Okay.
I have to get to Karen's.
All right.
And now I'm worried about her, honestly. So my tension is mounting, and I'm really scared that she's in danger.
Okay. Okay. Well, you get there. Good time.
All right.
Around 4 a.m.
Okay. So I pull up and I go into the house.
Okay. Seems to be all right. The party is over.
There's nobody there.
There are people like sleeping on couches and
okay,
sprawled around the house, but lights are out.
I'm looking for her though.
All right, so you go through the house and find her up in the master bedroom.
Are there people in there?
Of course.
I'm gonna kick them out.
All right, you get the hell out.
No, just like get out of here. Move it.
Okay.
Move it.
Surprised this house doesn't have a terrace. Anyway.
What? Shut up.
What kind of garbage pile is this place anyway?
No, but it's like I don't want anyone to have access to the bedroom from a terrace. Just pop up and well, they'd probably be able to climb through a window anyway.
Yeah.
So what is she doing? She's awake. I mean, she's probably still up.
Yeah, she is.
What's she doing?
She was just, in the middle of conversation with some people.
Get out.
Yeah.
Everybody get out of here. Get out of here. Move it. Out.
Yeah.
Booting him out.
All right.
Clothes, throwing them, because there's probably like a naked person there.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. And what is she wearing?
She's she's back in her kimono, but the swimsuit disappeared at some point. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I close the door.
All right. What's up?
I've had a fucking nightmare. So I start to get emotional again.
So she comes over and she, slowly entwines her hands through your hair and pulls your head down, under her shoulder. And she's like, there.
So I'm crying.
It can't be that bad.
So I'm super crying.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So curl up in bed.
Yeah.
I tell her everything
Yeah.
that happened.
Okay.
And, but then the thing about what Christopher said about her sire. So I tell her everything.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, this is when I say like, I don't think I did it right. I don't think I did it right.
So you drained all her blood. You opened your wrist. And you let your own blood go into her mouth.
Yeah, and she went for my wrist and she was drinking it, but then she stopped. And then I think that's when she died.
Well, that's what you did.
But I didn't stop drinking it, did I?
No.
She stopped. And made like the most, I'll never forget the sound she made. It's horrifying.
Give me a perception plus awareness, not alertness, but awareness.
Oh no. God, I'm scared. At
6.
1. It's gonna be one of those nights, eh, guys?
So at this point, you're back on Karen's bed, and she's like leaning up against the padded headboard, and you're leaning on her, and so you're kind of just staring out, from her chest vantage point.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of windows in the room.
Oh God. Okay.
Indeed, the bed is actually situated
Facing,
the sort of dormer style windows and everything.
right.
And so you can just kind of see those windows out of the corner of your eye. And as you're thinking about that and you're talking about her, you catch sight out of the corner of your eye of her face in the window.
Karen's?
No, Dawn's.
Dawn's!
But when you look, there's nothing there.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. God damn it. All right. Okay, I'll just keep it to myself.
Okay. So Karen says, the sun will be up soon,
I know.
darling.
I'm going to be here for a while, just letting
That's
you know.
fine. Take all the time you need.
Okay.
And as she's saying that, Carl actually comes into the room and he starts to lower the blinds. They're heavy blackout blinds,
Yeah, I would say it would be blinds, curtains, all types of...
Well, I'm thinking they're probably like actually set into little runners on either side, so there's just like, and then he draws the drapes as well.
Are we safe in here?
I sleep here every day.
All right, I'm going to sleep in here with you.
That would be lovely.
All right.
So,
All right, so I'm going to just get ready for bed. And just curl up in the bed with her.
Okay. All right, so you drift off, or you drift in to Torpor. Day Torpor.
Do I have any dreams?
Torpor Jr. And do you have any dreams?
Do I have any nightmares?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You have repeated visions of that last moment with Dawn. Except that instead of just dying, she actually goes into, advanced Indiana Jones style decomposition, where skin withers and then sloughs away, and then you're just holding the skeleton.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then it's all like brown skin flakes, piled up around
skin
your
flakes,
knees.
eh? God damn it. All right. So I get to relive that over and over again.
You sure do. So, go ahead and dock yourself that blood point that you were so anxious to lose earlier.
And another one. Unless I don't wake up.
What?
Well, it's the next day.
Oh, do you want to voluntarily go into torpor?
Do I have a hard time getting up?
No, not necessarily. That's actually a flaw.
I would rather be awake because obviously I'm in if I was in dreams with her and it was happy, I would never wake up.
Right.
But it's nightmarish and reliving this horrible thing over and over again. So
I never wake up. I hope I never wake up. I hope I never wake up. Oh my God, we ate the whole brownie mountain.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wake myself up because I
Okay.
just am like, fuck this. I don't want to. I already know what I did wrong. Thanks, brain. Thanks, dead brain.
Dead brain. Yeah, not even death can save me from a judgmental brain.
The judgmental brain.
The Judgmental Brain, starring Vincent Price, will return after these messages. Okay, yeah, because if you went into torpor, you would actually be out for 1 month at Humanity 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm picturing Aaron. I'm picturing him like, yeah, he goes to sleep and he doesn't wake up for a month, and Karen's like, what the hell? Poke, poke.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
what?
well, I guess he really needed the sleep.
Maybe. What, I mean, in terms of what you have in mind,
No, I think you make a good point. You make a good case.
I don't want to live in my nightmare realm.
Yeah,
if
no,
it was
that's
like Pleasant Dreams of Dawn, then yes, but no. No, I'm waking up.
All right. Just FYI, at Humanity 5, that's a 1-year torpor. And at Humanity 4, that's a 1-decade torpor.
That's pretty cool. All right.
Oh, yeah. All right, so, yeah, you're up the next night.
Okay. Oh, God, back to this misery. So is Karen there?
She's not in the room when you...
Okay.
Well, actually, wait a minute. What's her humanity? Haha. I'm going to use my new humanity house rules
She passed out now.
for figuring out when you wake up.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah.
She is actually humanity 5. So you wake up a little bit ahead of her.
Okay, so she's there.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm just staring at her.
So about 5 minutes later, her eyelids flutter open.
Oh, 5... What? 5 hours?
5 minutes. So about 5 days later, her eyelids...
I've been staring at you for 5 days.
Oh my God, I can't think of anything more romantic.
Oh, so romantic.
Oh my God.
Romantic. All right. So 5 minutes later, her eyes pop open.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. So she
yeah.
gets up, swings her legs off the bed, heads over to the curtains. Let's see here. So she gets up a half hour after sundown. Yeah. Okay. So she pulls some drapes and raises the blinds, and you see the sort of swiftly darkening indigo sky outside. Well, Erin, it's a new day. How are you feeling?
Horrible.
Well, you know,
What?
we have a saying back in my home country. In der Not frisst der Teufel Fliegen. In times of need, the devil eats flies. And then she's saying this,
So he's just like, looks like, oh, what?
she's crossing the room and going to one of her many old-fashioned phonograph
Oh, yeah.
machines and pulls out a 48
Oh my gosh.
and puts it on. And as it crackles to life, she turns around and puts her arms out like inviting you to dance. Basically,
All right. What is it?
it's a cheerful little number. So she beckons you over and takes your hand.
I don't know how to dance like this.
She's kind of leading you through a foxtrot.
Okay.
So put your feet there.
Okay.
Move this way.
All right. Okay. So I'm doing it.
Come around this way.
All right. All right.
You got it.
Oh, God. Okay. All right. So we're dancing. Cool. Slightly cheering me up, but feeling really angsty.
Somebody stole my gal. Somebody stole my bell. Somebody came and took her away. They never even said they were leaving. The kisses I left so love so. She's getting now, why no boy I know. She knowing that she would come to me and she could see, but don't believe she see me lonesome. I'm broken, heart it fell. Somebody else stole my girl.
Oh man.
Just giving you a little devilish grin as you dance.
Slightly annoyed. All right.
So, you're going through this dance. And, it's a little unfortunate, actually, the timing. We just had some fireworks going off in the background in real life.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting to see if any more appear, but apparently not. Because it would have been a nice accompaniment as you dance. There is a flash outside the window, an immediate, loud, deafening explosion, and the glass blows inwards, even up here on the second story. The needle skips off the record, and Karen screams.
So are we knocked down? Or no? There's no shockwave.
Well, the house shudders. So give me a dexterity plus athletics roll. 7.
I make it with 1.
Okay. So you're kind of in the middle of a step, and
It happens?
and you slip sideways, nearly lose your footing, but you kind of steady each other, and you hear shouting, in the rest of the house, shouts of alarm.
Okay.
Karen's like, "What was that? What was that?"
We just gotta get. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, sir.
So I just hurriedly put my clothes on,
All right.
put my shoes on.
All right. So as you're grabbing your pants, another explosion goes off.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
A little further down the house now.
All right, I'm gonna kind of try to sneak a glance out the window that's broken.
Okay. So that was
God damn it.
back terrace. Give me a perception plus awareness roll or alertness roll, please.
Alertness?
Yeah.
Oh no. At what?
A 7.
1. God, I'm rolling horribly.
Yeah. Well, you're making it. I mean, that counts.
Yeah. 1.
All right, so you look out and you see that the 2 explosions so far have started fires.
Fuck. Oh, do I have to?
In a second. Like in the bushes along along the side of the house.
Damn it.
And then you can see a little further down at the far end of the patio terrace area. There's like a box, like a wooden box, and it has what looks to be like a lit fuse on it.
Oh my god.
And even as you're looking, obviously the timer or whatever goes off, and the lit fuse drops down, and then
Oh my god.
this other mushroom of fire goes up. So now I'll need a courage roll, difficulty 7, please.
I fail.
Oh, a 6 actually is what I meant. I'm sorry.
I still fail.
Still failed. Okay.
I am very vulnerable right now. And they know this. Great.
I don't need this right now, okay?
Pretty much.
Like, I really don't. All right, let's see.
Damn.
299.
Oh my god.
Okie dokie.
No.
Okay. Courage roll. Okay. Failure means the vampire flees madly from the danger, making a beeline for safety and tearing apart anything or anyone that gets in her way. Any attempt to restrain the vampire suffering from root schreck results in an immediate attack.
This makes sense because based on the fire, everything that happened the night before,
yeah,
it makes total sense.
it sure does. It does say 1 willpower point may be spent to maintain control for 1 turn.
I'm gonna wait on that.
Okay.
But at this point, I'm just gonna fucking flee.
Okay. Yeah. If you had botched it, then you would have gone into frenzy directly.
Oh yeah. All right.
So you're fleeing away from the source.
Getting out of the bedroom.
So hold on. Let me pull up this map here. All right, so here we have the upper story. Mm-hmm. You are in here.
Yeah.
You were looking
the master
out
bedroom.
this
We're
window.
looking out that window on the left.
Yep. The charges were set.
Charges were set
Like
near the.
here,
So on
here,
both sides.
and here.
So right in the front of the house.
No, this is the front.
Oh, that's the front.
Actually.
So we're all in the back of the house, like all in the back there.
the
Okay.
back of the house.
So 3, and they've all gone off.
Yes.
In that moment, did I see any other boxes?
No.
Okay.
You only got one success.
So I'm gonna flee away from those windows. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yep. All right. So let's see. You have to go out. Looks like you have to. Well, actually. Okay. So you can either go out through the master sitting room onto the balcony and down the staircase here, which would take you to the terrace. Or you can flee through into the master closet, and then you would have some windows here.
I'm not gonna jump from. No, I have to go downstairs.
jumping.
No,
Okay.
I'm not jumping.
All right.
So I'm gonna just go down like the way that I came up there.
All right. All right. So as to whatever Karen's doing, you are blind to it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You are gripped by the red fear.
Terrified.
So you just tear right out of there. The master sitting room, the windows, there is a little balcony there. See, I knew there had to be a balcony. Anyway,
All right, you're right.
the French doors there on the balcony were blown out as well.
Okay.
So
But I don't notice any of this.
Well, what you notice is just the flickering of flame.
That's terrifying.
You know.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that just spurs you on further. You
Yeah.
hurl the double doors open. You go running out
Yeah.
onto this balcony that overlooks the entry hall. And yeah. I mean, if you want to be really vampire-y about it, you could jump from the balcony down into the hall below.
Sure.
All right.
That I will jump from. I'm not going to jump out into the outside like the fucking cowardly lion. Like, I'm not going to do that. I may be not courageous right now, but I'm not going to do that.
All right. So just a dexterity plus athletics, please. Difficulty
Oh, God,
6.
I'm so bad. Difficulty 6? Oh, 3. Wow.
Nice. So you make this gazelle-like
Wow.
leap over the banister.
Cool.
And just hit the marble tiled floor like on all fours in this sort of crouching position,
Yeah. Cool.
And so you're down in the grand foyer,
Yeah.
and it has deserted me, this floor plan. That's okay.
Why does this happen to you? You kind of like
No,
you're
I
like
have the worst luck.
You bounce between tabs and then you lose tabs, and I don't.
No. I'm trying to open it in its original link, and the link is no longer good. And yet, for whatever
'Cause you-
reason, the second floor link works, but not the first floor link.
Okay.
So I don't know.
what to
Anyway, I've zoomed in.
All right.
It's okay. You're in the grand foyer.
Yes.
What's
happening?
There's double doors, of course, in the front.
Right.
Those have been thrown open.
Oh my God.
Because various people
Leaving.
have been
Or
running.
trying to come in, leave back and forth.
No, they've been running for it.
Leaving. Okay.
Yeah. So the doors are wide open, and you don't see any fire beyond.
Just in the back.
Just in the back.
God damn it.
Yeah.
There's nobody in the front?
Well,
Like
nobody.
the yard?
Well, you're in a lit interior and it's dark outside. So
I'm gonna go outside.
all right. You start running for the door. You're about 10 feet away from it when you see something manifest directly in front of you. It's Dawn. She's translucent, ghostly, perhaps. Her shirt is stained with blood. And she's holding her hands out towards you with this look on her face like, stop. Don't go any further.
Okay, I obey.
All right, spend a willpower point.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And she motions for you to go through the den.
Okay, so I go.
Okay.
I fall in bed. Oh my God.
Looking back, she's no longer there.
Yeah. I go to the den.
You're in the den. The den has two small windows facing out into the
yard.
The drive.
Oh, the drive. Mm-hmm. Okay. Can I look out those windows?
Yes, you can.
But I'm going to crouch down, like...
Sure. There's no lights on in here, so it's nice and dark.
Okay. I have my feral eyes on.
And you have...
Yeah, feral eyes are activated.
All right.
Even if it gives me away, I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, just these two
little
glowing eyes in the
red
window.
eyes.
Oh, that's not creepy.
There
or
he
anything.
is.
I got him. All right, so...
Yeah, maybe I won't turn them on. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, you can turn them on later if you need to. You don't have to
When I'm outside running
come
for my
into
life.
it with them
Okay.
turned on.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so you edge up over the windowsill and you're looking out. And so, there's this sort of brick paved drive. And it's
Yes.
got like the recessed lights
Yes.
lighting up the palm trees and,
Right.
and the planters and whatnot, So there's plenty of light.
Great.
And what you see are members of Karen's household lying sprawled out on the drive.
Oh no.
And then you actually see Carl crouched behind her vehicle.
Yeah, one of them.
One of her vehicles.
Oh my God.
And
Oh my
as
God.
he's kind of like crouching and looking around, and he kind of lifts his head up, and then you see a muzzle flash out in the darkness.
Oh no.
And the hood gets stitched with bullet holes, and then he goes down clutching his shoulder.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh my God. Who the fuck is out there? Oh, I think I know who is out there. All right, I'm gonna go. Oh shit.
So from the den,
Yeah.
you can go back into the grand foyer, or you can head out one of two exits. So there's an exit that will take you over to the sort of the great room, as it's called, which is sort of like the downstairs ball. Well, no, not a ballroom, but a hall, basically.
Yeah.
Or you can go right and go into the ballroom, which actually opens out onto a terrace on the east side of the building.
All right.
Okay.
Are there windows in the Great Hall?
In the great room?
Yeah, great room.
The great room's basically right under the master bedroom, so it's got the same kind of floor plan.
But so it has windows. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into the hall to see if I can see anything in the backyard.
Okay. The other direction you can go is out the den and into the library, but that's actually kind of sticks out into the drive area.
Yeah, no.
So
No.
if you wanted to get closer without being seen, that would be a good way
okay.
to go.
Then that'll
But-
go in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can go to the library.
Just to see, because if it's the...
Sure.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right. So
I'm heading to the library.
you head into the library, and so there's several windows. And a fireplace, which of course never gets used.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can peek
It'd
out.
probably
through
be a gas fireplace.
she might even have replaced it with one of those electric fireplaces that just has the artificial
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so you can see out through several windows. It's still pretty dark out there. Now, if you do engage your feral eyes,
I'm engaging my feral eyes at this point.
okay. All right, so you can see, without really need for a roll, that parked, down the drive are a couple LAPD SWAT vans.
Not again.
And
He loves using those fuckers. I mean, not LAPD, but
whoever he is.
I don't know.
Yes, whoever this person may be.
Louis.
Yeah. And yeah, there's guys, crouching with their assault rifles. So I'm going to give them a roll to see if they notice your glowing hot coal eyes. To go all the way back to episode 2 for their stats. My goodness. It's been a while. Okay.
Feeling so despondent.
All right.
So it just looks like all LAPD.
That's what it looks like. Why don't you give me a stealth roll? I'm going to say difficulty 8 because of your eyes.
Stealth and what?
Oh, stealth and I guess Let's see, we've got strength, dexterity, stamina. I guess out of all those, dexterity would make the most sense.
Difficulty what? 7?
8.
8? I don't make any.
Okay, so I'm going to give them a roll to see if they notice you.
Jesus.
Okay. And do me a perception plus alertness roll, please.
6?
Yeah.
Four.
Nice.
I better know who the hell this is.
All right, so yeah. All right, so you're looking out, and you see all these officers with their assault rifles, but then you see kind of walking in amongst them is a figure wearing a black trench coat and black fedora. And how many successes did you get?
4.
4, okay. So there's this brief moment when you're looking at him, and he looks right back at you. And with your feral eyes, you know, it's like night vision, so it's not perfect. Right? So the hat is creating some deeper shadows, but you see these, like, bright eyes, these bright blue eyes, kind of staring at you from under the hat, and a flash of a fang, you know, in the light, and this sort of brown, almost like mummified skin along the jawline.
Ew.
And then he's pointing at you. There he is.
Can I
And so
dodge?
they open up. So I'll need a dodge roll, please.
Oh my God. Dodge? What do I...
I mean athletics, sorry. Dexterity plus athletics. It's old edition.
Okay, can I use a willpower to guarantee
Success, that's fine.
At 7 or 6?
6.
Wow, thank God I made that one. Just 1.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Let's see.
Rolling
here.
horribly. Arr.
Alright, let's see here. Using my handy dandy reference thing here. So they're engaging in automatic fire. Okay, dex plus firearms, difficulty plus 2, plus 10 dice. Okay. Good thing I have a lot of dice.
Yeah, it's great for you. I'm so happy for you. I'm sorry. You can't be sad that I'm not happy for you.
Oh, no. Why aren't you celebrating my... All right.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
okay, hold on.
God.
This is a double... This is like rolling damage dice in Pendragon.
Oh, good.
Okay.
BT dubs, I'm still bruised.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't tell me he goes down like a punk and gets shot by the LAPD in a freaking mansion in Calabasas.
No, he doesn't. Because you made your dodge roll and you're lying behind cover. So that means I got 1 success out of 15 dice. So I'll now roll the damage.
10 points. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Right in the head.
It's boom, headshot.
Thanks, David. Now I'm really going to start crying
Oh
again.
my god, don't start.
I will.
I haven't even rolled the damage dice yet. Oh boy, here come the waterworks. Alright, so... Alright, I got 1 success. So you can make a soak roll for that. This is lethal but non-aggravated damage, so it's stamina plus fortitude, difficulty 6.
Okay. Oh, yeah, soaking. Difficulty 6?
Yeah.
1. I keep just rolling 1 success, and it's better than nothing.
Guess what? That's all you needed.
I know, but I'm frustrated with how I'm rolling. That's all. And this better be all my crap rolls, because when I'm
Better be.
I hope so.
Better be.
All right.
So basically the wall, well, the window is completely shattered.
Yeah.
And the brick all around the window is just pockmarked with 7.62 millimeter rounds.
Right.
Flying in, and you get nicked, but it's nothing. Yeah. So, what you gonna do?
Getting the hell out of there.
All right. Well, you're between the devil and the deep blue sea, because out the other way is fire. The whole back of the house is on fire.
All right. So there's fire.
There's fire on one side.
Gunfire.
Gunshots on the other side.
Well, what about moving to the side?
You could certainly give that a shot.
All right. So I'm gonna go toward a side exit.
That would be the ballroom.
The ballroom. Okay. And I'm gonna try to get through the bushes, like, I don't know.
Okay. So.
Fucked.
All right. So you're moving out of the library. You're moving through the western stairwell.
Right.
Where does the western stairwell terminate? Okay. So you're moving through there. It doesn't go into the bathroom, does it? Anyway, this floor plan's a little unclear. Anyways, I think it does. That's really weird. All right. So you're moving through the western stairwell. You've got the den between you and the foyer.
Okay.
Let's do another perception plus alertness roll, please.
What? At what?
6.
1.
Okay. It's getting a little eerie, actually.
I know. It's just.
I'd be less irritated and more freaked out. All right. So as you're moving through the den, you hear from the foyer area the sound of wolf growling and the sound of clawed feet, going clicking across the marble.
Do I see Karen?
I'm gonna say with that single success, all you really see is a blur.
Oh no!
And it's heading towards
the door.
The door.
Oh my god! She's not gonna be able to get out the door, will she? I mean,
the door's wide open.
Oh, Karen! Oh my god! I'm almost paralyzed.
Yeah.
What can I do to help her? Like.
Exactly.
How can I help her?
Gotta think about it.
Oh my god. The only thing I can think of is if I go around the side, if I continue on my trajectory to get behind them,
okay,
I may stand a chance of surprising somebody somehow and getting a gun.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
She's wily, but...
Yeah, well, she's also kind of like, let's do this shit.
Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to still continue on my trajectory.
Okay. Very good. So...
God. Alright. I know it's the end of this chronicle. It's just... I know, and this is the second to the last chapter, but...
Yeah, we're in the third act now. You better believe it.
I know. I believe it, baby.
All right. So.
All right. All right.
All right, so you had... Oh, the stairs go to the terrace. I see. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so it's a 2-level terrace.
Right.
All right.
I'm on the ground floor.
You want to go out the ground floor,
yes.
Of course. Yeah. All right, so you...
On the side of the house.
Got it. Okay. So you head into the ballroom. So there's 3 sets of French doors along this sort of curved wall.
Right.
So let's say there's one at 3 o'clock, one at 1 o'clock, and one at 5 o'clock. Which one do you want to go out?
Wait.
Like picture the face of a clock.
No. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Just want to make sure I was being clear.
I know what a clock. I know what you mean when you say the whole clock thingy.
All right. The whole clock thingy.
I mean, I think I know what that means.
Okay,
I'm trying to be like, which way?
You seemed confused.
Because I'm like, oh shit, like which one am I gonna take?
Okay.
Like, I'm like, oh, like I was visualizing it. So
1, 3, and 5.
That's all.
1, 3, and 5.
1.
Okay. So you cross the darkened ballroom, head out through that set of double doors. This takes you out onto a large manicured lawn. You can clearly hear the sound of gunfire, shouting, growling.
I'm running around so I can, again, like I want to scoot out of the side of the house and try to figure out a way around, if it goes through the neighbor's yard, into the street to get behind them.
Okay.
Because my understanding is that where they're positioned is
basically on the drive.
They're on the drive.
Yeah.
And so I want to get behind them on the street, because I park my Jeep on the street.
Yes.
I never park it like in her driveway or anything.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But
okay. That's cool.
Trying
Fine.
to get behind them.
Cool. All right, so that would be Dex plus Athletics to see how quickly you can do it. If you want, you can burn blood points on this.
No, I have very few blood points as it is.
Where are you at?
Like 5.
Okay. I'm just
Plus,
saying.
I'm going to have to bring my claws out, too.
Okay, so you might want to save it for that.
I am saving
Just remember that you can burn blood points to add dice to strength, dexterity, or stamina rolls.
Okay.
So, just
Whatever.
FYI.
Yeah. So Dex and stamina? Or
Dex plus Athletics.
At what?
6.
That's a fail.
Okay. Fuck. All right, so you run across the lawn. You find the edge of the yard. It's a large hedge, grown over a wall. So it takes you, an agonizingly long minute to find, a good spot that you can climb up over it. You do. You run through the backyard. You see lights have come on in the house, because of all the gunfire and whatnot. So you run down that drive. So by the time you get to the bottom of the drive, it's been about 3 minutes.
Okay.
You can still hear sporadic gunfire.
All right. I'm sure it would be much louder than that since we're so close to the house. All right. Great. I'm using a blood pool point to break my claws out.
Okay, right.
And so I'm coming up. I'm trying to see if I can come up behind them.
Okay.
Now remember that Calabasas isn't lit very well.
No, I know. All right, so you're coming up the drive, and you can see, as you come running up, that there's an assembly of SWAT vehicles and police cars. It's like this whole car park, basically. And you can see in amongst them that man in the trench coat, and he's kind of like directing something, right? The gunfire seems to have largely died away at this point.
Oh no, I can't think about that.
And then you see what he's directing, and you see Karen back in her human form.
What?
And she's got a stake in her chest.
No! Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right, I'm going after this guy.
As you see this happening, he's kind of like directing her to be laid out on the bricks, and somebody is handing him a rather wicked-looking machete.
I'm going after them.
Okay.
I'm going after him.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, no. All right. Jesus. Okay.
All right. Let's do this.
All right.
So.
Oh man.
Let's see. You're going after that guy directly, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay. So get my pencil here. Okay. All right. So how's about some dexterity? I mean, some initiative.
All right. 14.
Okay. You get a 14 total?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Wait. Yeah, it's just a D10 plus 5.
Well, God, I always forget. It's a D10 plus adds, basically. Oversight on the quick combat reference sheet. All right. You'd think one of us would write this down. All right. Let's see. Initiative, the umpteenth time. 271. Okay. That is Dex plus Wits.
Oh, Dex plus Wits.
Dex plus Wits.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold on to my 9.
That you rolled. Yes, that's
Yes.
fine. That's fine.
Dex plus Wits. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's 1. So let me roll 4 more.
Oh, no. You just add your Dex plus Wits and then add it to your dice roll.
Yeah, so 1d10 plus 5. That's for me personally, because I only have 2 Dex and 3 Wits.
Okay. All right. So.
All right. That's why I said that. That's why I'm like, I thought it was personalized. That's why I'm like, how could it be 1d10 and people are always beating me because they have more Wits and Dex than me?
Yes, they do. Or also celerity, I think. Adds.
Yeah.
Well, anyway. Okay, so here we are. Well, you beat him.
What?
You did.
Oh, I did?
You did.
Oh, God.
All right, so you come vaulting up over the hood of a police cruiser.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
I'm listening.
Karen's on the ground.
Karen.
Trench coat guy standing nearby with a machete.
Yeah.
So he's, 30 seconds away from beheading her.
I know.
All right. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to go for his legs. I'm going to tackle him and rip his throat out.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, bitch.
Brawl?
All right. So let's see here. You're going in for a tackle.
Yeah.
So that is strength plus brawl, not dex plus brawl, but strength
Thank
plus brawl.
God.
Yes.
Okay, plus brawl.
Yep.
Okay.
And let's see. Yep,
I want to
that's
push
fine.
him down.
Yeah. So difficulty 6.
You're trying to make me go crazy, aren't you?
You love it.
No, I don't. I'm pretty goddamn upset right now, but I'm trying to maintain my sense of normalcy.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes.
2, thank God.
2.
2.
All right.
Jesus. It's gonna be...
All right, so now we're both rolling dex plus athletics.
Okay.
Since you got the 2 successes, it's going to be difficulty 6 instead of difficulty 7.
Okay.
Let me figure out his athletics is, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Difficulty what?
6.
Okay, I made 1.
Made 1, okay. So you're going to keep your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And...
Oh, God.
Is that the noise you make as you launch yourself at him?
No, I'm not a dog. I'm a coyote.
That could be a coyote.
No,
I
it
don't know.
could not.
All right, well, anyway, you knock him down.
I do.
You do.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
What damage? What damage?
Well, no. Damage. You do damage. Look at that.
Hell yes.
Strength plus 1.
Oh.
Strength plus 1.
Okay.
So strength plus 1 die.
1 die.
1 die.
Oh, 3 plus 1 die.
Yes, correct. Oh.
Thank you. I'm getting it. 12.
Oh no. I'm sorry. It's not like initiative. See, that's the weird thing about initiative. That's the only time that applies. You roll your strength pool plus a dice added to your strength pool.
That's what I was doing.
Yes, I know.
So I'm going to keep one of those.
Okay.
That was 9.
Okay.
Holding on to that.
You can hold on to it.
Jesus, give me something. All right, so what's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
I made 3.
Okay. I made 3.
I'm desperate.
I know.
This is so sad.
All right. He's gets.
I mean, what else can I expect? If Christopher Houghton was looking perplexed and puzzled, I'm screwed.
Yeah. Oh dear, that's not good.
And he probably doesn't like me anymore because I'm infertile.
All right. So I made one.
Of all the points to bring up
I
right
know.
now.
So, you know what? That's enough.
That's enough out of you.
That's enough out of you.
You're ridiculous. Okay, what?
All right. So he made 1 success on his soak roll.
Okay.
So that means you do 2 boxes of non-lethal.
Right.
Let's see. And of course, as we all know, it's 7 health boxes overall.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So I have him tackled.
Okay. So let's see here. 2 boxes. Non-lethal. Okay. Yes, you have tackled him, which means that he will be at a let's see here. Suffer knockdown. Okay. So you have knocked him down.
Good.
Let's see if we happen to have anything for that here.
Oh.
Oh.
But
Oh, that's interesting. So you're going to go for a bite, or are you going to try to rip his throat out with your claws? Either one's aggravated.
I know. I would imagine that. But which one's easier to do? Seriously.
A bite would be, I think they're both the same. Dex
Okay.
plus brawl.
Dex plus brawl for both.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I will try to... I'm going to use my...
The only caveat with bite is you have to do a clench, hold, or tackle first, but you just did
I
your
already
tackle.
did.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to use my mouth. It's fucking personal. It's personal.
That's right, baby. You're using your mouth.
Oh my god.
All right, so
What was that about?
it's that Henry Rollins spoken word piece.
Oh, right.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, that whole thing.
Up under the pillow. Grab the knife.
Yep.
All right, so
I forgot about that. Oh, God. Now I'm just traumatized on so many levels. You're bringing up that song out of nowhere. You're oh, my God. You're killing my sire in front of me. In front of me. In front of... All right.
okay, so in front of me. All right, so he is basically forced, because he failed his Dex plus Athletics roll, he is basically forced to try and like get back up on his action, so he
Okay.
can't do anything.
Good.
You know, so you're basically rolling around.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's do another initiative roll.
All right.
You can add +2 to your initiative
Oh, I can?
because you've got, you know, kind of a superior position to him.
Okay.
Okay, so I got a 12.
9.
Really?
Fucking hell.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to give him another Dex plus Athletics roll. Try and basically going to try and force you off. He's not as interested in trying to harm you, actually.
Yeah, I'm sure he has a mission to do. Mm-hmm. He's compelled to do something else, but
Oh, wow.
I'm not going to let him.
Geez, that was almost a botch.
Oh, God, if only.
Yeah. All right, no. So you've got him pinned.
I am going for his frickin' throat.
So I'll just say that basically you've got him pinned down. He's
Yep.
wearing this black trench coat, black suit. His hat has fallen off, and it basically just looks like a corpse that you're wrestling with. You know, his face the skin is shriveled. And taut around his skull. The nose is caved
And
in.
his skin is
brown and it's like flaking off. Yeah, it's like a mummy basically, except you can clearly see his lips have receded away and you can clearly see his vampiric fangs. And the only thing living about him is his eyes, which are, you know,
Blue.
bright and blue, and they're looking at you. And like, you know, his hair is kind of clinging to the back of his scalp and it's all kind of, you know, swept
Wispy.
back and wispy. Yeah. Yeah. So
looking at him.
so as he's trying to get you off of him, you know, he He says, "Whoa there, friend. Whoa there."
No. You did this. You killed Dawn. And you're trying to kill Karen. No.
I can help you.
No, this is bullshit. You expect me to believe you. You're buying time. There's no way in hell. And I bet Tara or Louis sent you.
I have nothing to do with the politics of your...
Then why the fuck are you here? This is all about politics.
I am here strictly to collect the reward for the red list.
No, you can forget about that. We don't care about that shit here.
We can share in the reward.
No, we don't. Okay, when he says that,
yeah.
I am going for his throat.
Okay.
I do not give a fuck.
All right.
We don't believe in that shit here. That's the last thing he hears.
Uh-huh.
That's the last thing he hears.
Okay.
That does not exist here, is what I say.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, I need some blood points.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't exist here.
Okay. All right. Cool. So, no, I'm just looking up something. All right. So you're going in for the bite.
Yes.
I'll need a Dex plus Brawl, difficulty 6, please.
Dex plus Brawl?
Mm-hmm. And you get to add a dice, actually, to this roll.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. Okay. God damn, you better. Son of a bitch. 1. Yet again.
It's a theme for the night.
1 success.
The theme for the night.
And that was with the additional... See, it's hard for me to not feel like, with the addition, like, this is just another chance to be a 1. Mm-hmm. That's all I think.
Oh, yeah.
So...
It's like in Pendragon, where you get a bonus and it robs you of a crit.
Yes.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
So...
Okay.
All right, so let's see. You got 1 success?
Yes.
All right, so damage is...
But can I just add a little detail?
Oh, sure.
Of my claws digging into his shoulders?
Oh, yeah.
Before that happens?
That's hot. All right, so roll
I know that.
Roll strength plus 1 die, please.
At 6?
Yeah.
Fail.
That only makes sense. You go in for the throat, and it's so withered away. You know, like normally it's a nice meaty target, and it's like half the size of a normal throat.
Okay.
It's just this throat that's kind of shrunken and withered, and so you just misjudge where you need to go. Yeah, exactly.
But the claws are digging in.
The claws are digging in, exactly. And he's trying to force you off.
Okay, so this gives him another chance to throw me off.
Yeah, so initiative, please.
Oh, 7.
Wow.
God, I'm the worst.
I got an 8.
That's not too bad.
No.
I don't feel as bad.
Yeah, I got a 25.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like with Petrodon, it was like 19. Like,
yeah. What the fuck?
All right.
All right, so he...
Is he going to try to get out?
Well, what he does...
I'm still on top of him.
Yeah, I know, and he's wrestling with you.
God damn it.
Okay, so what he does is he says, "I'm very sorry."
What's he gonna do?
All right,
What's he gonna do? God.
What is your stamina plus fortitude, please?
4.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, succeeded on that. Okay. Okie doke. So he says, "I'm very sorry about this." And basically, like where he is grabbing you, you feel your skin start to rot.
What does that feel like?
I don't know, but whatever it feels like, you feel it, and you know instinctually that that's what's happening. Your whole body begins to feel like it's decaying. So you take 1 level of lethal damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's an X.
I know.
And you also lose a point of appearance.
Oh! Whoa!
Yep, your hair is thinning.
Oh!
Your teeth are loosening.
What? So I let go of him.
It's like you're putrefying.
Let go of him?
Sure.
No, I'm not gonna fucking let go of him. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I am gonna go after. I am fucking attacking him still.
Okay.
No.
All right. So bite or claws?
Claws.
All right. Rip that throat out. So this is Dex plus Brawl.
Right.
Difficulty 6.
Difficulty.
If you want to burn a blood point, you can add dice to your pool.
I'm going to. 1.
Just one. Okay.
6. Jesus Christ. Difficulty 6. I don't make any.
Wow. All right. So he's squirming around under you, and you just can't get your claws into him. You know, he's just this little snake. Okay. New round.
14.
I got a 13.
All right. I'm gonna try again. Dex
All right.
plus Brawl.
Dex plus Brawl. Do you want to burn another blood
No,
point?
I'm not. I'm not doing this. Willpower?
Yeah.
Why do I have to burn blood points?
To give you an extra dice so that you
No.
could
I
possibly...
understand. No, I understand that point. But
Yeah.
usually, willpower is a guaranteed success.
That's true. Yeah.
So why would I burn through a blood point?
Well, if you're out of willpower.
All right. Well, I'm not.
All right.
So that's a guaranteed success. So I have
Okay.
one success.
One success.
6.
Wow.
One success.
One success. Okay, well, that's all it takes. So go ahead and roll your damage. So that's strength plus 1 die.
Okay. Two.
Okay.
Jesus.
Let me give up his stamina. fortitude. No. Okay. So that's 2 levels aggravated.
Okay.
So.
All right.
All right. So he's at 4.
Damn, this is
now?
taking forever.
So you guys are we're both rolling for shit actually tonight.
I know.
So
It's bad.
yeah. All right. How'd you do? Initiative.
Oh. 9.
9. Okay. I got a 16 this time.
Oh God.
All right. So he's just gonna try and do his thing again.
All right.
So let's see. That was 2. What? And you said 4 was your total?
Of what?
Of
my fortitude plus strength. Yes, 4.
Okay. All right, so you take another lethal and lose another point of appearance.
Oh my God.
So now your teeth actually are falling out.
What?
Your hairline is receding.
Oh my God.
Skin is beginning to slough.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to do?
All right, it's up to you.
I'm still gonna try to Dex plus Brawl.
Yep.
Another willpower.
Okay.
So that's a success. Difficulty 6. Oh, finally 2. So 3 total.
3 total. Excellent. So you're
Jesus
gonna roll.
Christ.
So you're gonna roll strength plus 3 dice.
Plus 3.
Yeah, because remember, if you get more than 1 success, then those add to your pool. So difficulty 6.
That's an edge. Oh no, that wasn't. Difficulty 6.
Yep.
3.
Okay.
Oh wow, I'm an Ugmo.
All right. So you, after trying to sort of get your hands into this guy, because it's just like he's not built like a normal person. He's like a skeleton. It's like you're wrestling with a skeleton, basically.
Yeah.
So finally, after rolling around on the ground, as he's like pressing his hands into yours, and you're rotting, from the inside out, and you're scratching and scrabbling at him.
I would say from the outside in. I'm already kind of rotted inside.
Well, he's accelerating it.
Yeah.
You finally get your claws in, like, under one of his collarbones, and you just pull, and it just tears the collarbone right out, and like, yeah, he gives this almighty screeching howl of pain, and let me see here, yeah, all right, so at that point, he kind of rolls away from you.
Oh.
And shouts, "Finish it!" And the SWAT team, which has been standing in the wings this whole time, opens up. Okay. So.
What? That did nothing to.
Oh no, he's crippled. He's at 6 wound boxes. So. Yeah, no, you definitely...
No, I didn't do enough. Because he's obviously able to, like, shout at the SWAT team to, like, get them to do more shit. And I'm dead now.
No, you're not. All right.
Wait, so in terms of my health, though...
Yeah.
I got rid of app and... Wait, so whatever he was doing to me was reducing my app only?
No, it was causing 1 box of lethal damage, not aggravated.
And okay.
Okay.
All right, I lost track of whether or not I got rid of the app.
I saw you marking it. I did see you marking it.
But I was getting rid of my app. And
how many wound boxes are you at?
3.
Yeah, that's right.
All
you were at 1 wound box to begin with.
Yeah, no, okay.
Which is aggravated, correct?
I got it, yeah, yeah.
And then you have 2 marked lethal, correct?
All right.
Okay. All right. And bane of all dice pool systems, counting dice.
Yes.
Yes. All right, so give me a dexterity plus athletics roll, please. See if we can cancel out some of these successes.
So pathetic. At 6? 2.
Great. So you cancel 2 successes. That leaves 3. So I'm going to roll damage. This is lethal damage, not aggravated. Okay. Oh my god. That was some shite rolling. All right, so 1 success. You may roll stamina plus fortitude.
At 6?
Yep.
2.
Great. All right. So basically, a bunch of M16s open up on you as you rise up, and your body is, peppered with bullets, but you are not taken out. You are not knocked down. Karen is lying there on the ground. What do you want to do?
What's that guy doing?
He's just crawling away, basically.
Can I stomp on his head?
Sure. Yeah.
He needs to die.
Okay.
All right. Dex plus brawl. Right?
Yeah.
Three,
okay. Let's see here. So he's at 6 wound boxes. What's the penalty on 6 wound boxes?
-5.
Negative. Oh god, so he loses 5 dice. Let's see his. All right, so go ahead and roll damage. Strength plus 1. It's gonna be bashing.
1.
Okay. Oh wait, how many successes did you get? 3.
Yeah.
Roll 2 more dice.
1. 2.
2 total. Okay. And fortitude. Yeah. Okay. He can't soak. All right. So you do stomp on his head, and he kind of crush. You hear the skull crack, and he stops moving. So these officers are still like, step away, put your hands up.
I ignore them.
Okay. We will open fire again.
How many cops are there?
There are 8.
I can't. There's no way.
No way what?
There's no way I can give up, like...
Oh, yeah.
No. So I'm going to pick up Karen.
Okay.
And I'm going to run into the house.
Into the house.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I should mention the house is on fire at this point.
So I can't go into the house.
No. Well, I mean, you could, but it's on fire.
I'm not going into the house.
All right. Check it out. You.
I have nowhere to go.
You stagger forward.
Right.
They're kind of backing up because, of course they, unloaded on you and you're still moving around. So they're kind of shuffling backwards. You see a couple of them, a couple of their number are laid out on the drive, victims of Karen's attack, Mm-hmm. And so they've already lost people. And but they're kind of, back shuffling, and the squad leader, sergeant fellow, like, we will open fire, prepare to fire, and so you just walk forward and you pick Karen up. Mm-hmm. And from the far side of the drive, you see a pair of headlights flare to life back towards the house. Mm-hmm. It's the Cadillac that Carl was sheltering behind.
Oh.
And it just lurches forward and then, starts accelerating very rapidly.
Oh my God.
And so the SWAT team hears that and turns around and, sort of scatters, and the car just comes pulling up, and Carl's in the driver's seat, sort of just leaning against the side, like barely holding the wheel with one arm, Oh my God. And he's like, get in.
We get in.
All right. So you bundle into the back seat. He floors it. Bullets, start pinging and whizzing around the car. So I'm going to see how that plays out. Okay. All right, so the back window shatters. You hear one of the tires burst, but Carl just keeps driving.
Oh no.
So I'm going to give him a driving roll.
Oh God.
I can't take much more of this. All right, so dexterity plus drive. Okay. Spend a willpower on that as well. Oh, wow. Jeez. All right, I got 4 successes. So he manages to keep it hurtling forward.
All right.
And, you explode out onto the street. He takes the corner and just goes for it. He drives for about a mile before the rear tire is just so shredded that you're basically just driving on steel rim, and the car is smoking. Mm-hmm. So he pulls it over and gets out. Come on, let's go.
Where?
Move it.
Okay.
So you're in the back streets of Calabasas. So as you say, there's no lights. There's no, it's very dark.
Where are we going?
We have to move.
Where to?
Just move.
All right, I'm following him.
All right, carrying Karen. Mm-hmm. All right. So he's just leading you into like sort of a darkened area, of heavy vegetation, overgrowth and whatnot,
We can't be here. Mm-hmm. We can't, this is not safe.
I know. We need to move.
All right, so I'm following you. Like, where are we going?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck! All right. So My Jeep is back at the house.
Well, it's on the street,
It's on the street. There's no way I could go back. I don't know how to steal vehicles. We're in fucking vegetation. We're in the woods or whatever. This is not good. I have no idea. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea.
Okay.
The only thing I can think of is getting to Taste of LA. But that's it. And even then, we don't have a vehicle. I don't know where else to go. I don't know what to do.
Okay. So you're in some kind of heavy undergrowth. You can hear police sirens. You're about 100 yards from the car. There's... Actually, why don't you make for me a perception plus survival roll?
At what?
6.
2.
Okay. So you're kind of casting your gaze around. The moon is out, giving you some,
Probably only half.
Let me check my handy calendar here. It's Sunday night. So it is half. Yeah, half waxing. All right.
No, it's waning. Because
waning. That's what I meant. That's
All
what
right.
I meant. Yep. All right. So, nonetheless, it's enough kind of ambient light.
It is. Yeah.
You spot, a culvert or a drainage ditch of some sort a little further on, and then it leads up into some low hills, and there's, a big aluminum drainage pipe sticking out of the earth.
I don't. Okay, the only thing I can think of. So the barest amount of information that I have about being staked is that you're not fully dead yet.
Right.
So I'm going to tell Carl we have to dig. We have to bury Karen until we can find out how to bring her back. We have to bury her. And then we can hide in that drain pipe. I don't know. That's all I can think of.
Okay, this seems like a good plan.
All right, so we start digging.
All right. So you dig and you dig. You can hear the police sirens up and down the road. It's probably just a matter of time before they start combing the undergrowth, So, but, with your claws, which are still out, and your, supernatural strength, you're able to clear a ditch or a hole pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Okay. Yep. 3 feet or so.
More than that.
4 feet.
More.
5.
Yes, 5 or 6.
6.
She needs to be down there.
All right. Okay.
Like, I'm getting obsessed. Like, it has to be deeper. Like, it can't be.
Okay. Yeah, the dirt is flying. Couple stagehands off camera, like throwing buckets of dirt in the air to emphasize the point.
Oh my god.
All right, so you get the hole dug, you get her in it.
Oh my god.
Cover it up.
Oh, it's the worst thing I've had to do. Aside from the thing I had to do the night before. Great.
Yeah, you're having quite a weekend.
This weekend.
Worst weekend ever.
All right, so we bury her.
All right.
Cut a bunch of stuff to make it look like it wasn't.
Leaves. Yeah.
Everything.
All right.
And then we're going to run back
to this drainage pipe or what?
No, that's a trap. We're going to get trapped in there.
Yeah, that's true.
If they're going to be combing or whatever, we're going to head back. We're going to try to hike back to the direction of Karen's house.
Oh, okay.
So I can get in the Jeep with Carl and head to Taste.
Okay, sounds good.
No, it doesn't.
Nothing sounds good.
No.
Nothing's good.
Nothing's good. Everything sucks. This is the worst.
All right.
This is not going to be easy to listen to.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't think I'm going to be listening to this one.
Oh, man. Oh, come on.
I'm not kidding.
All right.
It's really hard.
So, all right. No roll required between the darkness and the fact that the cops are sort of dispersed.
Yeah.
You know, you get back to your Jeep, no problem.
Okay.
Okay.
And then try to get the hell out of there without getting noticed.
Uh-huh.
I think we're going to go, I know this is bad, but we're going to go through Malibu Canyon, around the coast, along the coast. We're desperate. Along the coast, Malibu Canyon.
Yep.
PCH.
Yep.
To get to downtown LA. It's a risk, but at this point I don't care. I'm hideous now, and I've lost 2 amazing women that I absolutely adored. I don't care.
Okay.
Feeling even more despondent
No shit.
and more upset.
Pushing it to the wall.
I don't care.
Okay. Well,
Well, sir. Lupines, a light on your vehicle. And
that was a really nice Chronicle we had once. Now,
Don't make me cry.
No, you stay on the main road and you don't get out of your car. That's the trick.
We're just staying. We're weaving through Malibu Canyon.
Yes, you can drive through the area.
Yes.
I mean, clearly Reno's driving through the area.
Yeah. So driving through Malibu Canyon.
Don't stop for coffee in Malibu.
No. We're going down Malibu, down PCH to Santa Monica.
Yep. Okay, and then up
to
Santa
Taste.
Monica Boulevard to Taste. All right, so
I want to puke. This is so upsetting.
IRL.
I'm really upset.
Well, the session's not over yet, my dear.
But I'm hideous.
Look at me, I'm hideous.
I'm almost more upset about losing.
Yeah, you keep checking yourself in the mirror.
No, I don't. I haven't really. I don't know what I look like.
Okay.
I don't know what I look like
Well,
yet.
you can see your hands.
My hands look withered.
They look withered. They look desiccated.
What? How old am I look like the fucking crypt keeper?
No.
Okay,
you
so
just-
that would not desiccated means like dried out, completely. These withered. I think withered is better.
All right. They look withered.
Give me
I'll
something.
give you that.
Jesus.
And desiccated. So.
You ass. They're not. Look up the definition of desiccated
I'm
right
not
now.
looking it up.
Look at. If I had my phone with me, I would be looking this up to put it in your face. Look it up just so that I feel better. Because if it not, then I'll be like, oh yeah, you're right. I am desiccated.
Oh boy.
Decrepit piece of crap.
You decrepit piece of crap.
God, it's good to laugh again.
It simply means dried. Without water or moisture.
Oh, that's right. But I have some moisture.
With food, it means fully dried out.
Right.
Yeah.
What about, so I'm withered.
You're withered and slightly desiccated.
Maybe if I feed, I'll look better. Wrong. This is not Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles. Because basically...
Anne Rice's Vampire Babies.
Vampire babies. Because when they feed, they get this, flush of, they look good.
That's canon in Masquerade, too. Basically, everybody gets blush of health automatically after they feed. But for Canaanites without that merit, it only lasts for 10 minutes.
I still have that merit. How can I be a desiccated blush
You
of
look
health?
you look like a living desiccated person. You look like a vegan, basically. So
Oh! Burn. Ouch.
I mean, a vegan who doesn't know how to manage their nutrition.
A vegan who doesn't take vitamins.
That's right.
Okay. Damn, you went for that. Okay.
I did. I went there. All right. So.
Okay. So God, I'm sorry. I'm really feeling very tense and upset. As Desiree.
That's why we're playing,
This
right?
is me. No.
To get you extra tense and upset.
Because I haven't had that kind of a day already, and I wasn't already feeling incredibly vulnerable and upset. Thank you for that. Thanks. I thought, just play some vampire. You'll feel great.
Oh yeah, play this game of personal horror. There's no possible way that could rebound on you.
All right, so we're driving. We're driving down, but it's foggy. There's fog on the coast.
Yep.
So it's all clear coming out into the canyon.
Okay.
And then once we get over that little hill, it's fog.
Fog.
And we're driving
Fog-bound.
through. It's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
So I'm reeling. This came back in character. I'm reeling. We're driving. Nothing. We're not saying anything.
No. Oh no. Definitely
Nobody's
not.
talking. Go.
Oh, hi. All right. So,
Do we make it to taste?
you make it to taste.
I park my vehicle.
Park your vehicle.
I run into the freaking thing with Carl.
Okay. All right. So how many blood are you at?
God damn. I'm at 3.
You're at 3. Okay.
And I look like
And you look
unlike
like death
anything I've
warmed
ever
over.
looked
Yeah,
like before.
Yeah, you look like you're recovering from a major disease. You look like you're recovering from like malaria or tuberculosis. Yeah. Oh. Just massive dark circles under your eyes. Your eyes are all
My
bloodshot.
hair. You said my hair is thinner.
thinning. Yep.
Thinner.
Yeah.
You said my teeth were falling out?
Your teeth a couple teeth fell out. Yeah.
A couple teeth fell out.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
This is upsetting.
A couple teeth fell out.
I'm just trying to get a handle on this.
I know.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not important. What's important is Carl.
Yeah.
Carl needs Karen's blood.
Yeah.
He's not going to be getting it. That's a race against time.
Well, all you need is once a month. So.
Did she just give him blood? God damn it. When does she give him blood?
Probably on the 1st. This is easier to remember.
All right.
So, yeah, you've got
yeah.
like a couple weeks left. Anyway, you walk into Taste.
Looking like
shit.
Who's there? Please tell me Rose is there. Because she's going to rub it in my face.
Please. Look, I am not a sadist, so.
Well, you could have fooled me. So.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have you fight kittens and grandmas next time.
I'm going to start crying.
You had to know this was coming.
I know there's a huge comeuppance, but...
You knew Karen wasn't off the red list.
Oh, I know that, but we don't care about the red list. All right, so walk into Taste, looking afraid.
Looking afraid. As you're walking in...
Am I recognizable?
I'd say barely. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's crazy! It's upsetting. Okay.
You're walking in.
Yes.
And,
Wait a minute, buddy.
yeah, whoa.
Whoa.
We don't let any junkies in here, okay?
Oh, shit.
No, it's fine. You walk in, and yeah, nobody really notices you because you're kind of unrecognizable. You don't have that instant, like, hey, everyone look at me aura about you. But you see someone over in the corner, and he's waving you over.
Who is it?
It's Victor Gerard.
Oh my god. I don't know what else to do. Mm-hmm. But I need blood. Mm-hmm. So I go up to the bar first.
Okay.
I ask Murray for a cup of blood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, you knew it. Hey, wait a minute. Is that you, Aaron?
I just nod.
Oh, here. And he gives you, like, an extra big mug.
Oh my god. I take it, and I go to the booth.
All right, Gerard. Uh-huh. I hardly recognized you, Aaron.
I'm kind of in shock. Mm-hmm. What do you want?
Well, just wanted to share a friendly cup with you.
That just seems like so foreign to me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So, because I'm instantly drinking this mug.
Yeah.
I pretty much just drink the whole thing down after he says that.
Exactly.
All right, so restore 1?
Yeah, we'll say it's 1.
Okay.
It's a really big mug.
Yeah. So...
Or you get a refill.
What? I mean...
Well, no, I just wanted to say hi.
I'm just looking at, I don't even know how to respond.
Yeah. You're
because it's like...
so not in social mode right now.
No, I don't know what do you want?
Nothing. Is this a bad time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and he reaches in his vest and he pulls out a card and hands it to you. Give me a call sometime. I'd love to talk. And gets up.
Wait, I grab his arm.
Yeah.
As he's getting up.
Yeah.
I know about Louis and Tara. I just found out about this. What does this mean for us?
Kind of looks around, sits down again. Well, we're still trying to figure that out. But it's a major threat. It's a major blow to the States. And we're all kind of waiting to see what Jeremy has to say about it. And so far, he's remained silent. Nobody knows where he is, actually.
We can't be like this. This is a pointed threat. This is a considerable threat.
I agree with you, Aaron.
We need leadership.
Yes, we do. And he gives you a very meaningful look. You're a natural leader, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm thinking, look at me now. I look even creepier.
Yeah, exactly.
So they'd probably respect me finally.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It doesn't look like a blood bag.
Yeah. How can we make this happen? We need to act now.
I completely agree.
So what can we do?
Suddenly, the solution presents itself to you as if it had been there all along.
Oh no.
You need to call Muhammad and get the Crypt Sons on your side. Muhammad will help you. Of that you are sure.
Why do I know that? Someone puts the idea in my head. Who put that idea in my head? I'm such a puppet. Speaking of puppets. That's not how Tom Weaver went out. All right.
I'm the new Tom Weaver?
God, no, I'm not, because I'm ugly. So I'm like, I have an idea. So let me...
Where's the payphone?
Yeah. Well, I don't have his number, but I gotta find him. Where does Muhammad usually...
Actually, you realize you do know his number. Jukebox comes on.
I do?
Yeah.
How dare you?
You realize you've known his number all along.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the phone.
All right.
I'm gonna call him up.
Okay. You drop a quarter in, dial the number, rings a few times. Yeah, what?
Muhammad?
Yeah.
This is Aaron Evans.
Oh, I've been waiting for your call, Aaron.
Why?
I just figured you need a little backup after Louis pulled that shit.
Which shit? That just happened?
Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. Where are you at?
I'm at Taste.
All right.
The shit needs to go down tonight.
You don't gotta tell me
I'm
twice.
not even fucking kidding.
You do not gotta tell me twice. You just hold tight.
All right.
I'll be down there with my crew.
Okay. What do I do?
It's all spinning out of control.
It's completely out of control. Deep, 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 deep.
So you gotta sit back down?
I'm gonna get another cup of blood.
All right.
Can I have another blood point, please?
No, that would be the blood point. It's like, you need a couple cups to make a blood point,
So thirsty. All right. Okay.
You're not just handing out blood here,
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I asked for blood. All right. Oh, God. All right, this has to go fucking down. Like, okay, so I go back to Victor and be like, Muhammad's on his way.
Okay. Well, with the Crypt Sons, huh?
Yes.
Can't say I blame you.
He needs to pay.
Who was that, Louis?
Yes.
Well, I don't know about pay, but we can't have an open Camarilla ally in our own backyard.
No, it's ridiculous.
So what are you thinking?
Burn it to the ground. And I probably mean that figuratively too. So just to let you know, just raise it.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know how to punish it. I don't know how to get to Louis. I don't know how to get to him unless I was gonna go after his brides or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, he came down on me, and I knew he was going to. I knew it was inevitable. But look at me. And I can't even tell you what's going on with Karen right now. So this is bad. And I knew it. I knew it's just a matter of time, but he needs to get punished. He needs to feel the amount of pain that I feel right now. Because so I stopped myself. Like, I'm thinking, like, to say, like, but I stopped myself. Anyway, there's way more going on, and he needs to pay.
All right.
He needs to at least be in pain. That's pretty much all I need right now, is him to be in as much anguish as I am right now.
Well.
And he knows what happened to Petrodon. He should know better. He should know better. I'm done. Don't worry.
I keep trying to like, and then all right.
Oh, keep going. Keep talking.
Keep going.
I'm just expressing myself.
No, that's fine.
No, but he should know better.
You got to work through the trauma.
Oh, you know. I've barely begun to. He needs to know. He should know better. That's what I say. He should know better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
God.
All right. So, jukebox still spinning, and Victor gets up and pats you on the shoulder, and he says, "You have my full support."
I just nod. How's Carl doing?
So Carl's just over at the bar, like kind of holding his head in his hands.
Oh, I'm gonna go up to him.
He's crying.
Okay. I'm gonna hold him like...
I never want to see that again.
I know.
Oh, Karen.
I know. No, I know. Carl.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember her original name.
Oh,
do you remember?
No, I don't. No, she's never told me that.
Yeah. I mean, you as Desiree.
No.
No, okay. Let's see here. There you are. Of course.
Okay.
So he's like, "Oh, Lily."
Oh, Lily.
Lily. No, not like that.
Carl, I'm gonna do everything I can to bring her back. She's safe right now.
So he turns and he like grabs you by the lapels. He says, "Promise me. Promise me."
I promise you.
Looking into your eyes.
I promise.
He's crying real tears.
I know.
Ghouls can cry real tears.
I'm envious of that.
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
He's like expressing everything I can right now.
Yeah.
I absolutely will.
And he
I
sort
promise
of,
you.
rests his head against your chest, and he's sort of quietly sobbing.
Okay, so I'm patting him. Carl, it's gonna be okay.
And Murray comes around the bar as well. He's like, "Come on, Carl, let's have you lie down for a little bit."
Yeah.
And he kind of gives you a nod, like,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
All right. So.
And and so as they're going off into the background, or into the back rather, you can hear, outside the sound of some deep bass rattling.
Oh.
I don't have any deep bass
Damn
rattling.
you! Come on, conjure it up. Conjure it up.
Turning me
Conjure it
into a
up.
DJ.
Absolutely, it helps.
Okay, so basically they roll up, and you can hear the music
Okay.
out on the street.
What is it? What did you find? Yes. Okay, so. Hey.
Hey, it was number 1 on the rap charts
Yeah, it
this
was.
week of 1990.
It was. Okay, so we got this going on.
All right.
So they come in.
Well, do you want to go out?
Yeah, going out.
Yeah, they're sort of announcing their arrival.
Yeah. So I go out to meet them.
All right. So there's. Yeah. So there's like.
You gotta tell Alex about
I
this.
will. Yeah. So. Hey, it's comic relief after all the unremitting tension, right?
Fact that, I'm starting to laugh again, even though I feel like I'm on the verge of tears. So that might happen.
All right. Yeah, I called you fat. All right. So.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So you come out and there's like 5.
Oh man.
5 Cadillacs.
Yeah.
With
more Cadillacs.
Yeah, but these are like vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage black Cadillacs with like custom rims.
Lowriders.
And like. Yeah. Basically, they presumably have hydraulics.
Yeah, definitely.
So they've got the custom rims and like the super black tinted windows.
Yeah.
And so they've pulled up and they're disgorging.
Okay. All these people are coming out.
Like a
of the
couple
cars.
dozen.
Oh shit! Yes.
Sons.
Okay, that's making me feel really good.
Yeah. So
I spot Muhammad.
Yep. So he comes over and he's like, "Man, you look fucked up."
Yeah, I got fucked up.
Let's do it.
All right, what are we doing? Where do we start? I want him to hurt. I want him to be in so much pain, I can't even tell you.
We're going to go straight into West LA. We're going to burn that motherfucker's haven to the ground.
Exactly.
All right.
My thoughts exactly. Let's do it.
All right, so you get into the car. And off you go.
Do what you like. Oh, that's a whole other song. Okay.
Yeah. So good stuff.
Nice, self-indulgent.
Yes.
Stuff.
All right. So you make the drive.
Oh my God.
So you drive into West LA.
What am I doing? But I don't care. Unlike the time when I was with El Hermandad, I'm just like ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm this like ridiculous person.
Yeah.
In this vehicle with these guys. Not talking.
Not really.
I bet they're just like, whoa, God, like you look disgusting.
They seem totally cool with you. Actually,
really, they're good with it.
Yeah, no, they don't seem to have any problem with you. And actually, maybe perhaps in keeping with your guests, it might just be that you look sufficiently
more approachable
hard
now.
ass. Yeah, exactly.
Oh. Poor thing.
So yeah,
rolling up to Louis.
Yeah, so you make the drive from downtown LA up into Beverly Hills.
Yes, hell yes.
And
are we still blasting music?
No.
Yeah, there's a bit of discretion here.
Yeah, when they pull away from Taste, within a few blocks, he's like, turn that shit down.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and then eventually you're just driving with no lights on because the Gould drivers have sufficient night vision. It's no problem.
Nice.
Yep.
Pulling up.
And so you pull up.
Yes.
Yep. So you pull up outside this haven.
Yeah.
And you get out.
I know it well.
Yes, you do.
I've been there a couple times. Dropped off my stupid little postcard. It seems like eons ago.
And so you get out and you see someone walking down the walkway towards you. And she walks out onto the sidewalk and you can see in the street lamp light that it's Marielle.
I don't give a fuck.
But she's just kind of walking casually. And so she crosses the street and you're all just kind of standing there like this phalanx with the cars behind you.
Yeah.
But, Muhammad is not showing any signs of aggression.
Yeah.
He's just kind of standing there,
right.
Arms akimbo. She just walks right across the street, right up to him. And he puts his hand out. And they give each other a hand clasp.
Oh, snap.
And he says, "Did you do it?" And she nods. She says, "I got Catherine. And I got Elena.
Oh, shit.
But the bastard got away."
Fuck.
And so...
oh, my God.
And so Muhammad says, "It's all right. We came here to burn this place down anyway."
So I have a flashback.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That corner.
Uh-huh.
Marielle.
There was a conversation.
There was a conversation.
You couldn't really remember.
That I couldn't remember. And then I'm with him and they're together. And shit.
So he kind of like gives a signal and, some of his guys, move around to the trunk. Trunk's open. And sloshing sound of gasoline cans can be heard. And so the ghouls take this take this mission.
Damn.
So you all just kind of stand there and watch as they run up, scattering peacocks as they go.
Yeah. And so I'm standing with Muhammad and Marielle. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at her like, damn, like what the hell? Like, like really perplexed, you know? Mm-hmm.
So Muhammad turns to you and he says, how would you like to be Baron of West LA, Aaron?
Kind of laugh like, oh, I have, well, what would that do for me? Really? Like, they're still gonna come after me. They're still gonna come after me.
Who's they?
So, well, you know, you were the one who mentioned it. The fact that Karen, like, we were attacked tonight. And they're going to keep coming after Karen. If that would offer her protection.
I'll make it my personal business that never happens to her again. Or to you. As Baron of West LA, you have nothing to fear. Especially not with me getting your back.
Hey, but wait a minute. So I think back. Remember what happened with Frank and the guy that in the suit. Not Frank Kennard. Well, yeah, no. What happened with the Bloods and
yeah, well,
you said you were never going to forget that.
I never will. You helped de-escalate a situation that could have been disastrous.
What happened to that guy that you staked at the sepulcher?
He's no longer my employee.
Well, you do realize I mean, so now I feel like I have to, like, if I am going to take this position, you have to know. I mean, I have amethyst breathing down my neck now. Because I helped Allison out.
You wouldn't be a Baron if you didn't have some people gunning for you.
So I look at Marielle. I mean, she's much more savvy, and she's like you said, she's like the scholar. Mm-hmm. And I think Aaron knows that. Like, there's something about her that's like, what do you think of this?
She just gives you a broad smile. I'm just glad to see that fucker finally out of this place.
Why?
So she looks at Muhammad, and he kind of nods to her. She says, I've been waiting for an opportunity to strike ever since I came to live with him.
How's that?
So Muhammad says, well, there's some details you don't need to know just yet.
Or at all. All right. Well, okay. All right. Well... Okay, well, okay. I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I don't know.
This might actually be a good stopping point with you watching the mansion go up in flames and contemplating Muhammad's offer.
I feel like I should just take it.
Yeah.
Everything's happening so fast.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so would this mean that this would be the end of this chapter?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that okay in terms of the stuff you have?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You think so?
Yeah. I think our final chapter will be back to our usual extended play.
This was crazy.
But this was very action-packed, even though it was only 2.5 hours, so.
Only 2.5 hours? Okay, I think Aaron is watching Louis' house go up.
Yep.
And shaking his head and just thinking, like, okay, what would this mean if I... Plus then, like, if I am a Baron, then maybe I could figure out a way to restore Karen. Mm-hmm. And if Muhammad promised that there's just so many tenuous, like, these connections are so tenuous. And, like, if Marielle was plotting Louis' demise from the very beginning, what good do I have? Like, how is this, how am I not going to fall into that as well?
These are things to consider.
So I'm thinking about all of these things.
Yeah.
Plus Dawn and Karen. Oh my god. So, all right. So I'm thinking about all these things.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I guess that's a good spot. Good as spot as any to kind of iris out.
Yep.
Dissolve to black.
Exactly.
Or just zoom in on the flames.
Right.
Oh my god. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
So.
Good game.
Yeah. Well, what have I learned?
What have you learned?
Oh, is that what have I learned?
Yeah. What have you learned?
Oh, I don't know. The fact that there's some type of motherfucking mummy vampire that can put its paws on me and make me ugly. Also,
Make you an Ugmo.
make me an Ugmo, which I can restore. I can restore my app. I can restore app points.
Yeah.
Unless this is some type of a weird curse.
Well, you'll have to find out.
What is that face?
What's your app at right now?
My app's at 2. I was at 4. I was beautiful.
Okay. So, anyway, what have you learned?
I learned that there's some type of fucking vampire that can put its paws on me and deplete my life.
Oh, okay. That's all you got?
No. I learned that Marielle, again, is a formidable person.
Yep.
For some reason, they're pushing me, and Victor and Muhammad and Marielle are, like, pushing me to be the Baron of West Los Angeles.
Yep.
That's weird. I could never see my family again. Ever.
Yeah.
I hope Karen is okay. I have to figure out a way to restore her. There has to be a way. I found out the name of her sire.
Yes, you did.
Brunhilde.
Brunhilde.
Maybe I can call her up and have her regulate.
Yes, just look in the phone book under Brunhilde.
No, Christopher said she was in Europe, so. Also, yeah, I guess, dude, I mean, that I get really upset whenever you endanger my character in a way, and that was upsetting, and it makes me nervous.
Oh, man, you're in too deep.
I am in too deep. I'm in way too deep. That's one thing, I think, on both levels. Character level and me level. So I need to figure out ways to detach.
Oh, just go with it.
Oh, I don't like it.
Feel it. Feel the emotions.
No, I don't want to. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
But yeah.
Very good. So
Is that enough for you?
That's fine. Well, it's just usually list off like 5 or 6 things.
I did just list off like 4 or 5 things,
I
sweetie.
know, it's very good. It's very good. All right. So, well,
I'm usually much more jovial, but I'm pretty upset right now.
All right. Well, speaking of getting emotional, there's the award for role playing. I'm going to give you 2 on that one.
Oh, thank you. I'm not doing it just to get experience points. You're legitimately
I know you're
cutting
grubbing.
to the quick of me.
I know you're grubbing for it.
Yeah.
And then, definitely 1 point for heroism for rescuing Karen and making sure that she was going to be okay.
Oh, man.
So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 added to your, I believe, 6 from last time, right?
All right. So I have 13 points.
Awesome. What would you like to do? I'm going to tell you right now, don't spend it on appearance.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, oh my God.
Because you were like, I can buy it back, right?
No.
I'm like, I would focus on other things.
No. Yeah, no, I'm not. How dare you? I'm gonna increase my this is hard. Protein is earth meld, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend. I need that.
Yeah, it's a handy one. It's very handy. Don't have
Okay.
to worry about havens then.
So that's Which it'll be even better. If I'm a baron and I don't have a haven, they can't get me.
Haha. Fools.
They're not used to this gangrel shit up in here.
That's true,
They better
actually.
get they're gonna fucking pay. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, you'll pay.
Oh, you'll pay. All right, so that means, let's see here. Oh no, I have 11 experience points.
Yes.
All right, so I spent
11.
10. I spent 10 there, so I only have 1 left. Athletics. Oh, times 2. No, it has to be 2. I can't spend 1 on anything.
No, yeah, you just hold
All
on
right.
to the 1.
Okay.
So what did you do? You did
Protean 3, Earth Meld.
Protein 3 Earth Meld. Yeah,
So
perfect.
describe that to me so I can.
Sure.
Oops, sorry. Hit the
I'm just
mic there.
checking something real quick.
This was an upsetting session, but it's good, and that's what I came here for. But just 2 back to back is really, really like.
Well, we're finishing off the Chronicle, so it's gotta escalate.
I know. I'm just surprised I survived. I was so close.
It was a little chancy there.
I was
wasn't
so close to just tearing that guy apart, but I didn't. And
I know. Haha, lives to fight another day.
No, he doesn't.
You only crippled him. You didn't incapacitate
No,
him.
I stomped his head in.
Right, but that's just lethal damage. So he can eventually heal up from that.
I made sure he was dead.
The only way to kill a vampire is through beheading or exposure to sunlight.
My head stomping was a way to get rid of his head.
So you wanted to like smash
His head. OMG. Don't start with this. Why else would I might as well just
Okay.
kicked him in the ribs.
Okay, all
There's
right.
plenty more where that came from, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You're not into it?
No, it's fine.
Did I not make it explicitly clear?
I didn't understand what you're trying to do, but now that you're explaining it, that's fine.
Well, no, I don't want you to give it to me just because I complained about it.
Well, no, you're not complaining about it. You're clarifying your position. So.
But my intention, and I didn't make it clear, was to stomp his head in so that his head was no longer a part of his body. And,
Right.
but if you don't want to give it to me, then I don't want you to give it to me just because.
No. Let's see here. Incapacitated, sent to final death, masterminds from bashing or lethal trauma.
Because maybe it's not enough. I mean, that's fine. But still, my intention was to stomp it into jelly.
Let's see here.
God, I can't even make any jokes or anything.
22 and 122. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Damn it. No, I needed to do protein. It's just my dex and my wits are so low still.
I think what I'm reading here is basically that he would be in torpor, actually. So yes, he does live to fight another day.
Great.
But you messed him up good. So.
That means nothing to me.
All right.
All right, well, that's unfortunate. All right, Earth Meld.
Yes. So I turned right to it. That was weird. One of the most prized powers within Protean, Earth Meld enables a vampire to become one with the earth. The immortal literally sinks into the bare ground, transmuting his substance to bond with the earth. Though a vampire can immerse himself fully into the ground, he cannot move around within it. Further, it is impossible to meld into earth through another substance. Wood slats, blacktop, even artificial turf blocks, or even artificial turf, blocks Earth Meld's effectiveness. Then again, it's a relatively simple matter for a vampire at this level of power to grow claws and rip apart enough of the flooring to expose the raw soil beneath. By interring himself in the ground, the vampire gains full protection from daylight when outdoors. It is also a method of choice for those kindreds who wish to sleep away the centuries.
Yeah.
These vampires lock themselves in the earth's embrace, gaining strength and power as they rest. Superstitious and paranoid kindred whisper that thousands of ancients sleep within the ground and will awaken when Gehenna arrives. While so interred, the vampire is in a transitional state between flesh and earth. His physical presence exists between the physical world and the astral plane. As such, the vampire is difficult to sense, even through supernatural means. However, disruption to the soil that the immortal occupies or to his presence on the astral realm returns him immediately to the physical world and to full wakefulness, showering dirt outward as his body displaces soil.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So people are like...
It's like a construction crew starts working in an area.
What?
So it's like... Who disturbs my slumber?
The sun.
So, yeah. Oh, fuck. All right, so system. No roll is necessary, although the character must spend a blood point.
Okay, 1 BP.
Sinking into the earth is automatic and takes a turn to complete. The character falls into a state 1 step above torpor during this time, sensing his surroundings only distantly. The player must make a humanity roll difficulty 6 for the character to rouse himself in response to danger prior to his desired time of emergence. Since the character is in... That's if you went into an extended sleep. Since the character is in an in-between state, any attempts to locate him are made at +2 difficulty. Astral individuals cannot affect the vampire directly, instead meeting with a kind of spongy resistance as their hands pass through him. Similarly, digging in the... I used to play bass for spongy resistance.
No.
Similarly, digging in the material world encounters incredibly hard-packed earth, virtually as dense as stone.
Oh.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Attempts at violence upon the submerged vampire from either side return him to his physical nature, expelling the soil with which he bonded in a blinding spray.
Right.
Character
I
himself...
like that it does a little damage if people are coming after you.
Yeah. Character himself subtracts 2 from his initiative for the first turn after his restoration due to momentary disorientation. Once expelled from the earth, the vampire may act normally. There you go.
Jesus.
Earth melder.
But astral entities can't...
I know.
And apparently there's some little bit of a ghost.
Right, so I was going to talk to you about that. How would you like a merit?
Yeah, I'll take anything right now. Anything you can give me, I'll take.
Well, there's a merit called Spirit Mentor. You have a ghostly companion and guide. The identity and exact powers of the spirit are up to the storyteller, but it can be called upon in difficult situations for help and guidance. That's right, baby. Dawn's not out of the Chronicle yet.
Oh. I'm so tired and sad. So Dawn is my ghost. Ghost what? Ghost mentor?
Spirit Mentor, actually.
Spirit mentor. Ghost what?
Ghost.
Spirit mentor.
Oops.
Oh my god. Okay, sure. Yes, I will take that.
Okay.
Why does she have a bloody shirt though?
That's how she died.
That's so sad. I don't want to be reminded of that every time. Maybe I don't want.
Yeah. Are you telling me that being haunted by a ghost might have a downside? Never mind.
Good night.
Good night.
Well, oh my god. What in the hell? I need to get Karen back.
Yeah.
I can't believe you did that. I mean, I know it's inevitable.
I'm a jerk. Well, no, it wasn't inevitable. I mean, here's what happened. You failed your Rote Shrek roll, so you had to book it out of there. If you had made that roll, presumably you would have been like, Karen, let's go. Like, you would have been like, come on, I'll help you. Let's get out of here. You would have been together when Dawn appears and says, don't go out the front door. But she was only there for you because she's not going to like appear for Karen, you know?
Right.
So Karen, meanwhile, is like, oh, I've dealt with these assholes before. I know how to deal with this. I'm just going to become a wolf, go tear their asses apart. Problem is, last time it was just SWAT members. This time it was like an actual
Controlled
Alistor with Gould SWAT members, you know, who knew what, you know, he was doing. So yeah.
No, I kind of deduced that.
Yeah, well, but you were saying it was inevitable. I'm saying, no, not necessarily.
No, it was inevitable that they would come after, after us.
Well, sure.
That's what I mean.
An attack,
not
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that she wouldn't have been able to battle them efficiently. It was more like,
yeah.
oh, shit.
Or that she was going to get staked.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That is a legitimate shock.
Yeah.
You definitely surprised me with that one.
Good.
The other stuff we talked about a little bit, you know. But
In
it was
terms of
still
what?
like with Dawn. It was still upsetting, like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
even though we knew that.
Oh, that she was probably going to meet a bad end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with Karen, I was like, oh, like you really.
You monster.
I know. It just. I will
You
go back to
human
listen
monster.
to it. I was like, no. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that. Well.
All right. Well, and now you're. So how are you feeling about the offer?
I gotta think about it.
Okay.
I gotta think about it. But
So-
more than like, probably will take it.
Okay. So
Louis still out there and he hates me.
yeah.
So
So you've got just to let you know, like to help you weigh your decision. Like if you take it, you get like. Like Louis had status 3, so I would give you status 3, basically.
Oh,
You would
okay.
just get that automatically.
all right. Well, I have one already.
Yeah, exactly. So you get plus 2 dots to status. And, and then you would, I'd probably give you something to reflect that you have the Crypt Sons, with, giving you support. Probably not retainers, but,
But how is that going to
resources, contacts.
How is that going to impact? What's Salvador going to think of that?
What'll Salvador think? What'll Christopher think? Christopher doesn't want you getting involved in politics. He just wants you all to himself,
But he may not want me anymore. I'm not pretty anymore, and I can't make vampires. He probably wants nothing to do with me now.
Have to go crawling back and find out.
He probably doesn't want me anymore.
Well.
I mean, want me in the sense of like want to be around me and like want to like guide me or any of that stuff.
Right. And then there's the little matter of the Anarch Free States basically being in a state of war right now. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can't imagine what our final chapter is going to be about.
I'm glad you're amused.
All right. Is that it?
That's all.